Hello, 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 hello. Oh yeah, I forgot I had live split in here too. Mario Spaceman, you're already in here. Holy crap. I literally just started streaming like not even 5 minutes ago. Not even like 3 minutes ago, actually. Hello, Mario Spaceman. What's up, Gold Majora? Holy crap. Dude, I didn't even announce this stream. I already got people flooding in here. Holy crap. I haven't even announced it yet. How have you been, Gold Majora? It's been a frickin' forever. Hope you're doing swell. Hope things are going good for you. Alright, now I just gotta get the link to the stream, and then we are good to go. I always think it's funny when live split, that's my little timer in the top left corner there. I always think it's funny when it has an update, like, what do I need to update for a timer? I understand, obviously, it has, like, oh, you could do, like, splits and stuff like that. It's so stupid. It's funny, but it's stupid. I'm good, though. Question. Yeah, what's up? What can I do you for, sir? She tried popping in a couple days ago, I think. Do you see his messages? I don't think I did, actually. I would have remembered if I saw Cheat Freak, because I remember Cheat. He's one I haven't heard from in a minute. I was actually thinking about texting SLG to see if he wanted to watch. But I also don't want to come across like, oh, give me your money back. I genuinely just wanted to, like, chat with him, and maybe he could watch the stream if he's not busy or something, you know? Alright. This is this current run, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, page the Discord. Derek popped in yesterday, though. I did see Derek. Okay, I got... You still got to the Discord, Lemmy and Shoddy. Okay, yeah, I got you. You know, it's my own stream, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I can send links in the stream chat. It's my own stream. Why would I not be able to? You know, I'm also going to add it. I'll send it in chat, but I'll also send it to the, what's it called? I'll put it in the description. Never... No limit. Generate a new link. Copy. Did you guys get kicked from the server or something? Okay, I sent it in chat for you, but I'm also going to put it in the stream description too, in case anybody else wants to join who's watching. Or will want to. I put join me Discord if you're interested too. Okay, save. Refresh. I'm gonna close these because these might be different now, but pop out that. Pop out chat. Oh, apparently Randall wasn't in here either. I thought he was. Randall's a guy from my work that I realized I said a name and I was like, not everybody's gonna know who that is. I'm gonna send the server invite to SLG as well in case he got kicked. What? Dude, SLG might not have Discord anymore. This is fucked. Oh, you didn't leave. Okay. Okay, sorry. That was my bad. Okay, I do have SLG on Snapchat. I got his Snapchat a while ago, so I'm going to try to message him on that. I don't know if he'll still have that either, but, you know, worth a shot. Sorry, give me one extra second here. I just got to send him the Discord link, and I was going to send him the stream link too. Apologies. Spires never. Temporary. No, don't invite to announcements, bro. Okay, never. General. Save. Copy link. Okay. Alright, just gotta copy the stream link and we are good. I apologize it's taking a minute, guys. I sent him the thing with where I said at everybody too. Oops. Ah, whatever. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Let us get back to the gaming, right? Alright, dude, we got 4 viewers right now. This is the most I've had in like 3 days. Yeah, I apologize I'm taking a minute to get everything set up here. But, let's start this dang run, shall we? I'm gonna let chat name Link as per usual. So what do you guys think we should name Link? Whatever I see first is what I'm gonna do. Cheat sent some messages in chat. Wait. Why can't I see Cheat's messages? I see your message, Cheat. I didn't, like, ban Cheat or anything. We never had beef. Why can't I see it? Top fans. No, it's not. Okay, I was worried it wasn't showing me certain... It literally says Cheat Freak is my #1 top fan right now in chat. I literally don't even see a single message. Why? Why is it doing this? Community moderation. Is that something? I'm so mad. I literally can't even see him. You see his message on stream too? What the heck? Oh, live chat. Okay. Oh my god, Cheat. Okay, now I see you. I'm so sorry. For some reason I had top chat on, so I might not have even seen... yeah, I had to change it to live chat. I apologize. I don't know why the hell it's different, but... Oh my god, dude. Cheat, how have you been, man? I'm so sorry. I genuinely am so sorry. I don't know why... For some reason, it never frickin'... I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, I apologize. I literally have not been able to see any of your messages up until now. I'm so sorry. Make sure I do that every stream. I mean, not that you guys are going to be watching every stream. I'm just saying, if you're here, remind me. Anyways, yeah. I'm going to say hi to everybody. Hi, Mario Spaceman. Hi, Golden Majora. Hello, Cheat. Long time no see. Holy shit, dude. Okay, test 1, 2. Can you see my message? Yeah. Yeah, now I can see him. Huh. Okay, yeah. All right. What? First of all, what should we name Link? Whatever message I see in chat first, please. That would be the name for Link this run. You all right? I'm glad to hear it. I'm not doing too bad myself. I think Google is to blame. They probably don't like me because I use a Clippy avatar. It could be. Or maybe because like something to do with numbers at the end of your name, they think it's like a spin. I don't know. Ball torture? Okay, they know I'm anti-Mega Corporo and they're punishing me. Fair point, though. Fair point completely. Alright, well, I guess ball torture was first, so we'll see. Oh, crap, we can't fit that. Oh, wait. I added one too many L's. We could do ball torch. No, wait. We could do ball tort. You know what? I kind of fuck with ball tort. That's kind of funny. Dude, no, I've been doing all right. I mean, I kind of said this in chat before. Kind of a mid job right now where I'm just working at a deli, so it's nothing to write home about. I would say it pays the bills, but it kind of doesn't even do that. It's okay. Ball tort is great. Okay, good. I'm glad chat agrees. Alright, we started the run, guys. Finally, after all this frickin' setup. I'm also going to see if I can get my phone charger. Okay. We managed to get it. Let's frickin' go. So I kind of said this on stream yesterday. I know the donation goal at the end. Or, I know the donation goal at the bottom of the stream right now says for a new iPhone, but I kind of got one yesterday, though it's like, I don't want to say a beater phone, but it's kind of bad. I mean, before this, I had an iPhone 8, but long story short as I can try and make this, anytime I would like save pictures and stuff, after a while I'd run out of storage, so it'd say, oh, your storage is full. But then I'd screenshot anyways, and it would still let me save it. And I think I did that one too many times, because then it started deleting my old photos, and I was like, oh, that's not good. And I kind of didn't really care, because all those were backed up to my iCloud, because it auto backs up like the first 5 gigabytes or whatever. So I was like, okay, whatever, not a big problem, I can deal without that. And then my phone just would not stop rebooting. And I factory reset it, and it worked for a little while. But I was like, I don't know if I want to trust this phone. So I started looking on Facebook Marketplace for cheap phones around me. I found this good one. It was an iPhone 12 for $100. But unfortunately, the seller just didn't get back to me, and they marked it as pending, so I think somebody else bought it. But either way, I got an iPhone 11, just an 11, not a Pro, not a Pro Max, anything like that. Super basic, 64 gigs. It gets the job done, though. It's better than an iPhone 8, I'll tell you that. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm gonna get caught up with chat in a second here, but yes, Majora, I did see your age thing. I can't believe you're 21, dude. That is crazy. I am right now. Oh, God, I gotta think about it. 24. Yeah, I'm 24 right now, but I'm gonna be 25 in January. Dude, it really has been a minute. I mean, can you guys believe, like, it's almost going to be a decade since I first started streaming, because I started streaming when I was in high school, back around like 2018, 2019. That's when I graduated. Crazy to think that almost a decade of Link Thought streams, and like, that was, I would say that was like the golden era of Link Thought, personally. Dude, I miss those streams, but you can't always dwell on the past, you know, you gotta keep moving. Gotta appreciate it, future and such. But yeah, so I'm about to be 25 soon. Baltord is great, yeah. Man, last time I remember you were still working for UPS. Yeah, I worked at UPS from, what, like August 2020 up until, I think... You guys are in for a treat. These cheats I'm using are awesome, by the way. I'm allowing myself for these speedruns because I did this with Ocarina of Time and Phantom Hourglass. I just never streamed those. But it's moon jump and press A to run fast. X to moon jump and press A to run fast. Those are the only cheats that I allow for these speedruns with cheats. But some of these routes get crazy. Like, genuinely, you wouldn't think it, but they actually do. So I'm excited. But anyway, sorry. Back to chat. Cheat Freak, you're 30? Dude. I feel like a lot of people that I know, and like people that my sister knows, because she's a couple years older than me, like I'm starting to like, people around me are starting to turn 30 and stuff, and it's like, it seems like everybody's in agreement that like 30 is like the new like, oh shit, like not to be disrespectful, I'm just saying like, from people that I know saying this, and even my sister herself saying this, like 30 is like the oh fuck age where you're like, damn. Not to be like, oh, like, you know, I'm getting old, because obviously 30 is not old, but I'm just saying, like, that's like the age when, like, you realize, like, oh shit, like, I'm definitely not a kid anymore. I mean, not that you are in your 20s, but, like, it's, like, really, like, oh fuck, like, I'm, like, an adult.
I hope I got this on. Hello, every pony. This is Haley Halfhill, Kevin's girlfriend. One of our cats has a mouse right now. Getting Kevin to do that, take care of that, it might take him a minute. So yeah, he's gonna be paused for a minute. Dealing with a mouse situation right now. I came back to say thank you for noticing my My Little Pony reference. Golden Majora. Thank you, every pony. I got nothing else to say, honestly. Okay, update on the mouse. He just got it in a cup with the piece of cardboard underneath, so he's taking it outside. So he should hopefully be back within a few minutes. I think I got it now. We have 3 and it was the black one getting it. So, but I think he just came back in from letting the mouse out. So hopefully he should be back. That's my dream, to have 7 cats right there. 10 cats, crazy cat lady here. Are you back now?
Yeah.
I kept your chat warm for you.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, goodbye.
Alright, bye-bye. Wait, your phone.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, guys. So apparently she talked to you guys. I'm assuming that she explained what happened, so I apologize. Sorry, every pony. Alright, so what did I miss in chat? Blah, 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 blah. Why did somebody named Lily just offer to help with homework in Discord? I guess they're just being helpful. I'm still single, but I'm 100% independent now. Doing alright? Oh, okay. Good to hear. It's fine. None of us are adults anymore. We're just chasing all the fun we had as kids and getting by the best we can. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Obviously, that was my girlfriend, Haley. Needless to say, I think we're going to restart the run here. I apologize about that. That was odd. But yeah, so... Apologize about the hold up and all that there. There was sudden AFK. I probably should have said I'll be right back, so that was my bad, but yeah. Stream is still going though, right? Okay, yeah. Just want to be 100% sure about that. Okay. I know technically I could just continue it, but I want to do this officially. So, ball tort. There we go. But yeah, so sorry about that. There was... Cat got a mouse. It's getting to be that time of year, you know, it's getting cold and all the critters are coming inside. I got it with a cup and a piece of paper, or a piece of cardboard, and, you know, I took it pretty far away outside. I don't think it's gonna make it. I mean, 1, it's cold as crap outside, and 2, there was blood on the cardboard, so that's not good, but... I mean, otherwise it'd just die anyways being inside here with the cats, but, you know. Heard the Project Restoration. Trime, you're a man of culture. Thank you, thank you. I love Project Restoration. It is genuinely... I truly think it's the definitive way to play Majora's Mask. Like, in general. It's just like... There are still, like, some 3D changes that are kind of sucky. Like, what they did with the Giant's Mask kind of weird, in my opinion. Not bad, just, like, different. And same with the Georg fight. But... overall, though, I mean, I like it because it's like they fixed the Zora swimming controls, they fixed the Deku Link momentum controls with hopping from lily pad to lily pad. And, what's the other thing? I don't remember. There's another big... It's a bunch of, like, little fixes that they do. Oh, yeah, they put the transformation masks on D-pad and Ocarina, so that's super nice. Yeah, I love Project Restoration. They got rid of all the weird eyes on the bosses. I'd say the biggest boss that still feels different is probably Twin Mold, but I know there's only so much they can really do with that. I mean, otherwise they'd have to, like, change the whole, like, code and everything. I mean, I know they kind of already do that, but still, I don't know. Anyways. Are you still trying to get a Switch 2? Eventually, yes. I mean, right now, freaking money's so unbelievably tight. I just had to drop $650 to fix my car, which I had to go negative in the bank to do, but it was a necessary evil. Otherwise, my car literally would, like, stall. Like, I had no choice, unfortunately. I mean, I could have spent less, because I did need an oil change. I probably could have waited on that, but I was just like, you know what? You already have it up there. I'm already overdue by, like, 10k miles. It was just... Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. So I had that, and then the phone bill came out, which put me, like, really, really negative in the bank, which was sucky, so I'm still trying to pay that off. We're almost out, though. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. But that's not why I'm streaming. I want to make that clear. I'm not doing it for the money. Just for fun. I mean, if people donate, cool, but I genuinely... This is just, like, a... I see what I've been missing, you know? Like I said, if people want to donate, that's cool, but I'm not doing it for the money. You know, I've learned my lesson. I did it for the money for a short time back when I was streaming, like towards the end, and it made it feel like a job, and I just wasn't having fun. That's partially why I stopped in the first place, aside from just life getting hectic. Ugh. Please. No! Link, get your back up there, bro. Alright, that... Not a good start to the run, but I'm not going to reset over that, because that's stupid. Anyways. But yeah, no, I would like to get a Switch 2. I'm sorry, I keep going off on tangents here, but I would actually enjoy to get a Switch 2. It's more so just like... freaking price of everything going up, plus the car hit the crap. And on top of that, my car was definitely not ready for winter. I was supposed to get tires, but pretty much all year, either it was like I spent money on stupid things, or I had to spend money on bills and stuff, so I was like, that's always great. So, sorry, to make an incredibly long story short, I want one. It's also just hard to justify spending that much on a system for me. Like, I'm a die-hard Nintendo fanboy. I've always been a die-hard Nintendo fanboy. Nintendo D sucker and all, but I just... $500 is crazy. And I know it comes with Mario Kart for $500, but still, $450 just for the base system. Like, I used to think $300 and $350 was crazy. And now I'm like, fuck. I remember, actually, back during the 3DS days, back around, like, 2011, 2014-ish, somewhere in there, my parents took me out shopping, and I was like, geez, $40 for a game, this is getting ridiculous. I wish we had $40 games. Now it, like... I didn't realize how good we had it until they started putting out, like, $70, $80 games. Like, that is... Oh, my gosh. And nothing against Tears of the Kingdom. I love Tears of the Kingdom, but that kind of set the precedence for, like, oh, we can charge more for games. Because, you know, of course it's a big-name Zelda game. Of course everybody's going to want to buy it. And now they're like, oh, depending on how hard we have to work on a game, we could charge more for it and justify it because, like, oh, it's a big game. That's what I hate. That's what I hate. Like I said, I love Tears of the Kingdom. I had a blast with it. I love Tears of the Kingdom. But the fact that it set the precedence of, like, oh, well, we worked really hard on this, and now... So we're going to charge $10 more than a normal Switch game. And that kind of, like, showed them, like, oh, people don't really care. Like, if it's a game that people really care about, they're going to fork over the money no matter what. Real quick here, getting in the speedrun. We're doing a Navi skip right here, so we don't have to talk to her. Or tattle skip, sorry, not even Navi. Do that. And then we're going to do another small tattle skip. Because normally she tells us to look at that tree. But we just hop right in there, boom. Anyways. You should get one soon, price going up in 2026. Oh, I'm sure, because of all the stupid AI RAM prices making everything go up. I actually just saw today, I don't know if this is confirmed, but don't be surprised. Supposedly Samsung's SSDs, they're saying that now, like, those are going to be the next thing to go up in price like crazy. But it's going to be a fake shortage. Like, Samsung is literally, like, developing a fucking conspiracy theory fucking thing. Also, we're skipping Happy Mask Salesman text right there, by the way. Pretty decent skip, but... yeah. No, it's just... supposedly Samsung is going to be doing this whole thing where they're going to pretend and be like, oh, well, there's a chip shortage, or AI is using all of our chips, or whatever, and it's going to be total BS, and they're just going to use it as a way to freaking skyrocket the prices so that they can make a bunch of money. And it's like, can you not be, like, actual scumbags? Thanks. Oh, wait, no, I gotta go this way. Sorry, I'm getting way off topic here. Apologies for the conspiracy theories and whatnot, but it's even throwing off my my run. Not that I really care about getting a world record or anything, because this is a stupid category made up by myself, but, like, still. Anywho, all that fun jazz aside, yeah, no, that's what I'm not looking forward to, is Switch 2 prices going up again. And not to mention tariffs, too, because tariffs were a big thing that made the Switch 2 price go up. So it was like, oh my fucking... really? Like, it's never ending. There will never be an end to all the BS that we're getting put through in terms of money and, like, the economy and stuff. That's just it, honestly. And it's not even me trying to get political, I'm just saying genuinely, like, every company is screwing us over, every CEO is screwing us over, like, we are screwed. So, that's fun. Got stuff to look forward to with that, for sure. RAM prices are not going to fall until mid to late 2026, and it's going to destroy personal computation. Oh no, for sure. For sure. I fully agree. We're in a weird economy right now, Link, and as somebody who has a lot of connections in the industry, 2026 is not going to be great, TBH. I truly believe it. I really do. I'm not surprised by that. I mean, 2025, the latter half of 2025 is already getting ruined by AI slop and prices of everything going up because of AI slop. And it's like, wonderful. That's the bright future we have to look forward to for 2026. Yay! More AI slop. I love it. I love not being able to afford rent because of AI. This is awesome. I love not being able to build a PC because of AI. That's my favorite thing. Anyways, also Metroid Prime Remastered, $40. Okay, that's actually not bad. I am just saying in general. Oh yeah, okay, Metroid Prime 4. Sorry, I forgot to respond to that one, but dude, I am happy for pretty much anybody who's into Metroid, because I know you guys have been waiting a long time for that. That was like, what, they announced it in 2017 with the Switch, or like 2018? Either way, it's been way too dang long. I know it's gone through like development hell and... okay. I don't know why that happened. Why is he... hello? Why do I have the ocarina? Oh my god, I just realized. I have a fucking cheat on. God damn. Fine. I'm so stupid. Oh my gosh. I was practicing a trick earlier in the run. I was practicing a trick yesterday, sorry, not earlier in the run, I can't talk. And I purposely gave myself all items. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be the last reset, I promise. I'm just... that's okay, because that run I had a bunch of super tiny little stupid mistakes, so you know what, it's okay. It's okay. Anyways, yeah. Metroid Prime Remaster. Yeah, so are you talking about the first Metroid Prime? Like the first remaster that they did on Switch? Alright, come on, Ball Tort, one more time. Ball Tort. Okay. I tried my best to start that at the same time. Anyways. I'm backloading my 2025 year with a lot of frivolous purchases. I was planning to wait because I can afford it, but I'm worried buying these things next year is going to become impossible. No, I hear you. If I had the money, I would truly be doing the same thing. I do not blame you. Yeah, I mean, I keep saying PC upgrades are one of those things that I'd like to do sometime. I mean, I was thinking about graphics cards for a while, but that's probably out of the question now. I was thinking about it for a while. I mean, to be fair, graphics card upgrades are one of those things I've literally been saying since I got this PC. Probably back in, I don't know, what was that, 2017, 2018? I'm saying, oh yeah, I'm going to get the newest NVIDIA card. I remember I wanted an NVIDIA 2070 or 2080. And now look, they're already, like, aren't they on the 50 series now? Or are they on 40? I think they're on 50. They're on 50. So that just goes to show how long I've been saying I want to upgrade my graphics card on that. You enjoyed Dread a lot? I did hear a lot of people say they like Dread. I've heard so many people say it was so good. Prime 4 you haven't played? It looks good. I haven't really heard too many bad things about it, so I'm thinking that's good. The only bad thing I've heard is... At first, okay, I had a misunderstanding with the whole Metroid Prime 4 thing. Because a lot of people were mad that you couldn't hear the desert music without the amiibo. And at first, when they said that, I thought it was like... You know how in like Smash Bros. And Mario Odyssey, how they have like the little music player mode where you just listen to music from the game? I thought that's what it was. I thought it was like, oh, you can't listen to the desert music on the music player mode in Metroid Prime 4 without the amiibo. I was like, okay, that's not like the main game, who cares? So at first, I didn't understand. I thought it was just that. Turns out, apparently, from what I've heard and seen, it's the actual desert. Like when you're driving through the desert on your little Metroid motorcycle, your Metroid cycle, if you will. Apparently it's just dead silent. Unless you have the amiibo and you scan it. So, yeah. Like I said, that's the only bad thing I've heard about Prime 4. And if that's honestly the only bad thing, you know what? Hey, that's not bad at all. If people are enjoying it. I've heard people say they think it's kind of cheesy, like the mechanics, but like, I mean, hey, if it's a good game, who cares if it's cheesy? I mean, listen, I could like scoff at it, but as long as it's still a good game, that's all I care about. It's been an 18-year gap between Metroid 3 and 4. I believe it, because I had 3 on the Wii. I played like 2 minutes of it, because I was a stupid kid and I didn't understand it, but... Yeah, no, I believe it. You know, I'm talking about electronics and hardware. I'm importing stuff from Japan, stocking up on household essentials. Ah, great. So I'm not saying great to you. I'm saying because, like, you said you had friends in several industries, and, like, if you're prepping on household essentials, that's... It's wonderful to know that's the next thing that's going to screw us over. It's going to be like coronavirus again, where it's like everybody is hoarding toilet paper. That's why I said great like that. I wasn't trying to be rude, cheat. I apologize, but... Anyways. Yeah, but, I mean, with the tariffs and everything, yeah, and then... I don't know, I heard supposedly the tariffs are gonna... I don't know if it's go away or at least go down. I think it's just go down, but... I guess that's good. I mean, it sucks that the tariffs were put in place in the first place, but, like, at least they're being, like, lessened. I don't know. I don't know how else to put that, but, like... It's a stupid solution, but it's a solution, I suppose. I mean, it's not a fix, but it's... What am I trying to say here? It's like using duct tape to fix something. Like, it'll work for now, but maybe not permanently. And like I said, I'm not trying to be political about anything here. I'm not trying to start any of that. I'm just saying tariffs suck. Importing stuff sucks right now. The economy sucks right now. That's it. I don't mean to go all prepper, but I can't see 2026 going by unfazed. I think we're going to see some seriously bad economic and supply chain issues throughout the U.S. starting in spring. Yeah. Do I remember that virus crap? Everyone is basically Cornholio from Beavis and Butthead, if you get my reference, yeah. I need tippy for my bunghole. I'd say that's a good way to sum up Corona. Dude, I can't believe, like... I saw somebody say, like, I've lived a million lives since Corona happened. That can't be more true, honestly. It's just too much going on with that, and then just everything changing afterwards. I mean, to be honest, I do think maybe there were some good things that were established during that. I mean, not very many, but like, you know, people standing too close together. That's kind of nice that people like backed off a little. So that was cool, I guess. And also the idea of like people being more open to the idea of like not wanting to get other people sick. That's also cool too. But yeah. Like I said, not a lot of good things came from it, but maybe some tiny things here and there. Super tiny. Though I will say, looking back on it, genuinely, Animal Crossing could not have come out at a more perfect time. Like, truly. That was, like, such a perfect timing. I'm not saying that anything was planned with Corona or anything, like, not to get conspiratorial. I can't freaking talk. I'm not saying that anything was planned, but it's like, man, it was such perfect timing. Have, like, a daily life sim game come out right before, like, lockdown got really bad and all that. Nope. Almost went the wrong way again. It's okay though, we didn't. We did not. We know what we're doing now. Also, I apologize if you guys can hear the birds. Sometimes they get really loud and it's incredibly annoying. You want to kill them, but it's okay. Because they're still kind of cute at the end of the day, sort of. Yeah, sort of. Also, hey, now I'm not an immature kid anymore. I'm open to mod your chat if you'll have me. Yeah. Absolutely, man. 2025 has been a mess of a year for me, but finally things more or less calmed down for me personally. Just in time for economic problems, right? Yeah. That's the thing. Nothing can ever be perfect for you. You know, I thought, speaking of maturity, Majora, I thought, when I was 18, I thought I was incredibly mature. But looking back on it, I was like, I like actually knew nothing. I do think I might have been more mature than some of my friends, yes. But I do think I'm like, looking back on it, I think I thought I knew more than I really did. Although there are some good things about, like, when I was younger, like, I don't know, in general, like, I felt like I was better back then, I guess, more so, like, emotion-wise. Like, it's just like, you know, things have been getting bad lately, so it's like, obviously it puts you in a more upset mood. I'm not saying I have depression or anything like that, because I don't think I have depression, but, like, you know, just, like, general stuff like that. Like, I think handling things and emotions and stuff, I was, like, a bit more calm and collected back then. Oh my gosh, can this dude get in there? Okay. That took longer than it needed to, but whatever. Oh boy, more problems front, yeah. Crazily enough, I think I was pretty mature at 18. Looking back, I was right. I was mature back then and still am now. No, I will say, and I know this isn't that long of a time period, but like back when I did stream, like, you were always like the most mature person in chat. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way or anything. I'm just saying, like, you were the one like rolling your eyes at like the stupid like fart jokes and stuff that we'd be saying. We'd be like, heh heh, heh. And he'd be like, oh brother, this guy stinks. But in like a fun way, you know, in a fun, endearing way. Dude, I was like, when we were here a minute ago, I was like, man, why do I have the ocarina already? Why is he shaking his head at me? Like, he wouldn't let me shake the ocarina out of his hand. I was like, what? Like, why is this happening? And I realized, oh my, I still have the freaking cheat code on. That was so stupid, but I know this is a run with cheats, but like I said earlier, the only two cheats I allow myself to have for these runs is Moon Jump and Super Speed. Because it's fun, you know, I mean, it's just enough where it's like, it is still cheating, obviously, and you can still do things early, but it's fun, because it's not straight up breaking the game, giving yourself everything you ever need. You still have to go and get the stuff. It's just a matter of, oh, how fast can I do this without having any limits? And like, it lets you have fun ideas of like how to get out of bounds or something like that, which you guys will see a bit of in this run. See, I mean, I'm mature, I'm independent, but I'm also a weeb gamer, so like mature and owns a... What? I don't want to try to pronounce that and totally butcher it, but I trust you, I trust you. Oh, something interesting, one of my friends in my new friend group, he's actually a streamer, he lives in the same state as you. Oh, really? Pretty nice. Ignore that. Well, other than that, I mean, how have you guys been? Like I said, it's been a fat minute since I've seen either of you guys, really. I've been playing the heck out of Kirby Air Riders. That is actually one of the games that I would like to get a Switch 2 for. Can I say my controversial opinion here? I don't want you guys to hate me. I don't think I really care for Mario Kart World. I almost said Tour. I don't think I really care for Mario Kart World on the Switch 2. I'm sorry, I know it's a bad take, and I understand, I respect that, but I don't know. It's just, I don't think it's bad. I want to make that clear. I don't think it's a bad game or anything like that. I feel like it's too, like... I've said this before, but I'm tired of the open world thing now. And I do think, you know, an open world racing game is a cool idea for sure. But I also don't really care for like having to drive to the races and then you get to the race, then you race, and you drive somewhere else. It's a really cool idea. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm not saying it's not a cool idea, I just think it's okay. Like, I think cool idea, but like in practice, stupid. In my opinion. I'm not judging you if you guys like the game. No, not controversial, just aggressively mid to the point of it being a tad bit boring, yeah. And the worst part is, like, it kind of feels like if you say that online, you're gonna get, like, killed or canceled or something. Like, dude, I just think it's okay. And the only reason I know is because I have played it in, like, Walmarts and Targets. Like I said, obviously I don't own a Switch 2, but... it's just, it might not be for me. And I'm not saying it's bad, I just think, like, I'd rather just stick to, like, choose a course, play. And I'm not saying, you know, maybe there is a game mode where you can do that, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I feel like, not to be boring, but that might just be what I would enjoy more, honestly. I actually didn't know you were streaming again. I actually found out a couple days ago because a cheat told me you weren't seeing his messages. Oh, really? Yeah, no, I'm sorry you didn't see any of my stream notifications in the Discord or whatever, but hopefully that's all, what's the word? Not fixed, but like hopefully now that you're there, you can hop into some if you got free time. Crossworlds is better in my opinion. Oh yeah, the Sonic one, yeah. I've been seeing a bunch about that. That game does look fun, although as with most Sonic racing games, it's like and completely overshadowed by Mario Kart, so you don't really hear like anything about it. Kirby Air Riders is so much fun. City Trial is a breath of fresh air for gaming lately. Is that the one where you go around collecting all like the little upgrade symbols? bloody expensive though. Yeah. I got the notification for the stream from YouTube. Oh, nice. Sonic Racing Crossword. Oh. Yeah, wait, wasn't it like 100 or 120 bucks just for the base game? And it's like... Not to be that guy, but like, if you're already competing with Nintendo to be like the big racing game, don't make it more expensive than them. And I know you gotta make your money somehow, because realistically, like I said, with it being a Sonic game, unfortunately, there's not gonna be a whole ton of like people being like, I need this game right now. But don't make it more expensive, dude. Alright. So we're actually going to go a little bit out of the way here first. To Great Bay. Oh! We're going to go get the Zora mask first. Go, Link, go. Oh. Okay, it was this way. I thought I passed the loading zone. That was my bad. Kirby is too, but not as bad, yeah. I forgot to mention Hogwarts Legacy is free on Epic. Yeah, I actually tried to download it the other day. I'm not even like that much of a Harry Potter fan, but I was like, oh, you know, keep it in the library. What if I meet somebody that like wants to play it? I'm like, oh, I have it free, you know. I don't know. Like, just in case. Not even have it downloaded, just in my library so I can download it. But like, it wasn't letting me do anything. Like, any game I tried to download, it would just say like error or whatever, so I think it was down the other day or something. It was 70 for base and 90 for deluxe with season pass. You got for deluxe, or you got deluxe for 78, dang. Okay, that actually is pretty good. I mean, pretty good for like what the prices are supposed to be. Okay, now I gotta be sure not to talk to this guy because I've done that the past couple runs like an idiot. Alright, we're good. Wham, wham. Yeah, unfortunately, Zora Link is a requirement. Honestly, literally the only reason that we need Zora Mask, the one and only reason, is to defeat Georg. And I would just say, oh, if it was the original game, oh, I'd just, you know, stay as Link and just keep shooting him with arrows or something. Like, it would be that easy, but in this one they made him, like, destroy the center pillar, so you have to become Zora Link. Otherwise, you literally can't even damage him anymore. So that kind of sucks. And honestly, same thing with Goron Mask. Genuinely, we could skip the entirety of Goron Mask and be totally fine. But you need him to defeat Got, or Goat, however you say it. I think it's supposed to be Goat. I always said Got, though, for some reason. Something cool. Breath of the Wild I almost said TikTok. Breath of the Wild 2's The Kingdom on Switch 2. We also have 2 save slots per file. Okay, that actually is cool. Like, it seems weird to say it, because, like, usually every Zelda game has different save files, but for, like, those games, that actually is genuinely huge. It's one of those things where, like, okay, yeah, sure, you could just use a different Nintendo account, but that kind of sucks. Like, ideally, you don't want to have to do that. That is cool, and I know it's silly, but, like, the smartphone integration is kind of cool, too. Like, the idea of having Zelda maps instead of, like, Google Maps to show you, like, where your Korok is. Have Zelda give you directions, like Siri or something. It's really stupid, but it's kind of funny, though. Alright. Now that we have that fun stuff out of the way, just go straight to over here. And by going this far into the loading zone, now we skip that whole long cutscene of Tattle telling us her past with Skull Kid, Tattle and Tail telling us their past, so thank goodness. Because that is one of those really long, annoying, stupid cutscenes. It's not even that long, honestly, it's just annoying. More so. Technically, that means you have 4 slots because of the Master Mode. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, that's right, because it's in like a completely different menu. Dude, I didn't play Master Mode till a couple years ago because I thought it would overwrite my original save file, like my very first Breath of the Wild run. So I specifically didn't play Master Mode because I didn't realize it takes you to a completely different title screen with completely different save files and everything. So, kind of regret that, but whatever. I forgot to activate the Clocktown Owl statue. That sucks. Not the end of the world, but it sucks. Yeah, sure, save. Why not? Yeah, why not? Yeah, it's only time. Time for the speedrun. Who cares? Now we do have to get a bottle... Oh! Went too far. I did this last time, too. Went too far in a loading transition. Come on, Lost Woods, please. Somewhere. Lost Woods. Please, Lost Woods, please. Please. And I also said this yesterday too, but I feel like I'm so close to being able to do Lost Woods without the monkey. I'm not confident enough. I feel like I'm gonna take a wrong path. And then chat's gonna make fun of me. They're gonna dog on me so hard. Pretty sure it's left and then a left at this point. You know, I'm so sure I'm actually just gonna do it. Yes. Left, left, right, straight, left, left. Oh. Well, when you say it like that, it doesn't sound so bad. Now, the other funny thing, too, is we go and get the potion and then immediately leave. Because we don't really need to, like, actually give it to her to do anything. So, unfortunately, she's going to be stuck in the Lost Woods forever. But, you know what? The day cycle repeat or something, I don't know. You know, it's fine. No, not yet, not yet, not yet. Had to stop myself there. Yeah, honestly, I should just go this way at this point. There we go. Thank you, Gold Majora, by the way. Yeah, this place is not that crazy. In reality, could I just go this way? Is the loading zone still there? Okay. So I don't even have to load in the area. Because this whole time I've actually been going through the doorway to make sure the area is loaded, but I could just do that instead. That'll be so much easier. Now, every single time I get to this part, I always tell the monkey, say what you just said again. And I usually do it twice in a row because I'm an idiot. I'm not paying attention. Yes. Okay, we got it. Oh, you can do lensless Pinnacle Rock? Oh, nice. That actually is the one thing that I can do. I learned that back in N64 days, but for some reason not the Lost Woods pattern. Actually, now that I think about it, I could do Lost Woods without the monkey for a little while. But then I just forgot, I guess. I feel like Pinnacle Rock isn't that bad, but like one of my first run or two of this, instead of doing the glitch that you'll see later where I just skip straight to the Georg boss fight, I actually collected all 7 Zora eggs with a single bottle, which sucked so frickin' bad and took forever. Like genuinely, I think it added an hour onto the run for that one thing, just to get into the Great Bay Temple. Now once you get in there, then I have to get, not even get the dungeon, I just switch the water direction, then go to the boss fight. Because they put up walls, so you literally can't get through, even with the swimming fast cheat code, or the run fast, which lets you swim fast as Zora. So that was stupid. But, either way. But yeah, so I did actually do, I did have to do lensless Pinnacle Rock, which took a few minutes to remember because that one I did a while ago, but I did it enough where I actually could remember pretty quickly, at least, so at least there's that. I am going to activate this because I think we need to get back here for something else later. In case you couldn't tell, I don't take this run super seriously. Like, I would like to get, like, some good starting numbers, but, like, I still don't think I've actually even completed a single run of this yet. It's just, like, been practice and trying to figure it out. So I'm kind of just sort of making up the run on the fly, not really, like, thinking about it. Like, each time if I think, like, oh, I could do this and this would be faster, you know, I'll do it, because it's easier and quicker. Also, I just realized in the run yesterday, I literally used the Deku Flower instead of just jumping over like that. That actually is so stupid. Yeah, I hit Moon Jump and run fast, but I decided to use the Deku Flower, so I just thought it would be a smart idea. Alright. So pretty much the general gist of each dungeon is just going to be we go in, get the item, and then go straight to the boss door. And either clip through the boss door or clip through the door, or like the walls around it. Just go to the loading zone. Alright. Also, this run, can I just say, has also... It's scratched an itch that I've had for a while now. Like, I've been wanting to replay Majora's Mask for a while, and this is like the perfect way to do it for my undiagnosed ADHD brain of just a very quick version without actually, you know... What's the word I'm looking for here? Like a recap of Majora's Mask, almost, without having to actually commit and do, like, the entire game front to back. Not that I mind doing the whole game front to back, but, you know, for somebody with a short attention span, it's like a nicer way to do that. First try, question mark? Nope. Definitely not. I never slowed down time. Just realized that, too. Did I hit the wall and go on the floor? I actually didn't know it could do that. Or go into the water is what I mean. Have you been keeping up with the PC ports? You have the... Oh, Ocarina of Time Majora? Yeah, no, I have gotten into those, for sure. Those are very cool. Yeah, no, I like the recomp of Majora's Mask. It's not like the 64 version as much, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, really. It's like the mods are more like... It feels more like a PC game than a 64 game ported to PC, if that makes sense. Although I do respect Ship 2 Harkinian for what it is. And of course I love Ship of Harkinian. I mean, you know, Ocarina of Time, that was like the groundwork. I don't want to say the groundwork, but that was like one of the first few. So, this guy loves kicking. He loves kicking me, I tell you. He does not like when I run fast, by the way. Every time I run fast at him, he just kicks me. No! I kept trying to stun him so that he wouldn't do that, but alas. No, don't look alive. That's not what we want. Let's go. Okay, that's actually... It's sad, but that's like one of my fastest Adol was. One of my fastest fights with him yet, I think. 2-ship has something really cool, Bombchu control, controlling and steering and playing as Bombchu whenever you drop one. Oh, so like Phantom Hourglass kind of did. Or was it Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks? One of the two, or both of them, I don't know. One or both of those had that, and it was really cool. It was one of my favorite Bombchu iterations. Now, Ocarina of Time Bombchus, you know, they're good, they're a good start. They've run up walls and ceilings and stuff, but like, being able to control that is so cool. I might look into that, actually. Like I said, the Majora's Mask recompiled is also really cool. Like I said, it feels more like an actual PC version than an N64 game ported to the PC, if that makes sense. Also, I feel so stupid because for a while I tried to figure out how to get gyro controls on Citra because I was like, man, how do I do that? It doesn't make any sense to me. Because it's always like, there's a button to hit configure, but then it says this random like SDL or something. I'm like, I don't know what that means. I don't know how to do that. And even if you try doing it, then it's like, oh, press the button on the controller you want to map the motion controls to. And it seems like it makes sense, but then you do that and then nothing happens. And I was like, what? It's because I was using a Switch Pro controller over Bluetooth. And people were saying online that you could use... what was it called? I don't know. It was some program. I forgot the name of it now. And anytime I would sync my Pro controller to that program, it'd always be like, oh, open the program first, and then once you sync it, then open Citra, and then input your controls and stuff. I was like, okay, fair enough. But every single time that I would like sync it to that program, like Steam would start freaking out for one, and like keep opening and closing. And I was like, can you not do that right now? Or it would think that I was continuously just pressing one button over and over again. I'm like, dude, can it not do that? Eventually I kind of gave up because that program worked like literally one time out of the hundreds of times that I opened it. So I was like, screw this program, it doesn't work. And then I started noticing, oh, when I plug in the controller with a USB-C cord to my computer, the motion controls actually seem to work more consistently with that program, and the program gives me less issues. So I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. Lo and behold, my dumbass, I could have just plugged the controller straight into the PC. I didn't need that program at all. Apparently, if you just use a USB-C cord, Citra natively just lets you use the motion controls on a Switch Pro controller. So after all that headache, it was over a cord. Like, literally all of that was over a cord. And I felt so dumb by the end of it. Like, it made me stop replaying Majora's Mask, because I got up to, I think it was Great Bay, like, in my normal, like, without cheats playthrough. I got up to Great Bay, and I had to stop, because I couldn't even get the controller to sync or work properly. And it turns out it was all over a cord. So, yeah. Not to mention, Recomp is going to have RTX eventually. That will be cool. I am excited for that. That will be very cool. Alright, so now we don't need to get the Deku Princess. She's not that really big of a deal there. She can find a way to, like, eat those vines or something. I don't know. She'll figure her way out. Anyways, so now this is going to be our first... I don't want to say wrong warp, because it's not technically a wrong warp, but sort of is. This is going to be our first big glitch show-off here. So all of the fairy fountains in this and the N64 version are all connected, and they're all in the same map next to each other. And so, all of the loading zones are always there too. And so this lets us literally just go straight to Snowhead immediately after beating Woodfall. We don't have to climb up the mountain or do any of that BS. We're just here. And I do like to activate this so I can get back to it quickly. And I guess we'll save. But yeah. I mean, we do have to make it through this section, which does suck quite a fair bit, but... There we go. That was actually one of my smoothest things there. And now I also activate this owl statue because we are going to need it for a glitch coming up very soon. worry about that yet. Like I said, I think technically, in theory, we probably could skip Goron Mask if I just kill Got with arrows, but I also don't know if they changed that in the 3D version, where, like, something about, like, you have to hit him as Goron Link or something. That is something I really need to look into, and maybe I might do that at the end of this stream or something, but for the time being, I just continue to get the Goron Mask, even though it's pretty darn slow. I just know that it works. Don't. Come on. We're right there. Okay. Didn't Restoration fix the boss? Yes, mostly. Like I said, Georg and Twin Mold, there were only certain things that they could fix. So I'm like, I could probably just keep shooting him with arrows. I think that would be the next big trick that I'm going to learn, because then I can skip doing all this. Because then, like, yeah, I can literally just go straight from when we were at the fairy fountain a second ago, I can straight from there inside the temple. I will have to clip through that block at the beginning, but that's not really that big of an issue. I mean, I know I can just use a speed and moon jump. Because I found out the one day, if you just let your speed build up for a second next to a wall and then moon jump, and as long as there's a ceiling above you, you will clip through it pretty much every single time. So that block is not a problem at all. I think truly it's just going to be the boss fight that I might struggle with. And then my question is, you know, oh, if I can kill him with arrows, you know, I'm going to learn the arrow strat, obviously. But what if I screw that up, then what's the backup? How do I deal with that? I was also laughing because that dude freaking slid at me. But yeah, I strictly play on Project Restoration for this speedrun because just all of the quality of life improvements are so good. It's so freaking good. Now, I have to admit something embarrassing to you guys. Straight up, with only 4 heart containers from each of the 4 bosses, I actually really... Bless you. I actually really suck when it comes to fighting Majora, and last time I couldn't even beat Majora. So, I mean, people are out here doing 3 heart runs, and I'm over here like, I can't even finish the final boss without the Fierce Deity Mask. What was the spinning tech today? Okay, I'm glad you found that entertaining too. No, yeah, only in Snowhead. I'm pretty sure it's only in this game too. Specifically only on Majora's Mask, not Ocarina of Time. Only in Snowhead. Once they hop out of the ice or wherever they hide, they'll start spinning. Oh shit. No, I don't want to go in the loading zone. No, not yet, Link. Chill, bro, chill. Watch your jet, bro, watch your jet! I think I went up too fast. He's probably still down here. Yep, there he is. Oh, Link. You know how to make me crack up. Oh, Link, you so crazy. Okay, there we go. Tariffs are killing me on Japan imports. I just had to pay $71 shipping. Oh my god. Would you say it was worth it, though, at least? I mean, not to say that, like, $71 shipping is okay or anything, but was it at least for, like, something really cool? I think this will have to be my last package from Japan for a while, yeah. I do not blame you for saying that. Shipped items cost me around $200, so I guess, yeah. Like I said, I mean, $71 shipping is still insane no matter who you ask, but... You ever seen, heard of Figma 349? I feel like you're setting me up for a... like, Sugma joke or something, but... Or wait, are you talking about the Nendroids? Because if you're talking about the Nendroid figurines, then yes, I do know what you're talking about. If not, I have no clue. They're not sourced domestically, so... Oh, you're not talking... Okay, sorry. My bad. I really thought you were about to set me up for like a Sugma joke or something. Yeah, okay, I do know Figma action figures, but I thought, like... I don't know, I thought you were going to say something bad.
Fiddle my nuts.
What?
Like fiddle my nuts or something? Like
Yeah,
Figma nuts?
Something like that. Figma is like Japan-made action. Okay. No, I do know Figma is like a real brand. I thought you were going to lead it into like something bad. Something evil. Alright, there it is. Believe it or not, that trick actually took me a while to get good at. My first 2 or 3 runs, I sucked at that one so bad. Also, yeah, I just realized, I don't know why I don't just clip through this normally anyways. Because I was just saying, like, oh, I'll just skip through it. Oh, okay, that's why. Because now I'm up here. Fuck. Gotta figure out... Get me out of here. Get me out of here. And I went through the entrance again, and he's gonna blow me off. No! No! That was so stupid. You do not let up on the speed during that, by the way. That's the trick. Yeah, like I said, even if I can skip Goron Mask, this is gonna be... Okay, yeah, that's all I gotta do. And that's actually faster than pushing the block, so I'm gonna incorporate that in the run now. Either way. Whether we skip Goron Mask or not, that's faster than doing it like how I was before. Usually Max Factory. I don't know what Max Factory is, but I assume you're referring to... Oh. Gonna leave the room, then I reload it. Anyways. Or is Figma 349 like a YouTuber or something? Or a specific figurine? The Figma line of figures, I guess, they're usually produced by Mac factories, but sometimes might not be. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back now. Yeah, funnily enough, we literally just have to go out of our way to get the fire arrows, and that's it. Just to defrost Got. Oh, it's Samus Aran, Metroid Prime 3 Varia suit. Okay, okay. And we have a Good Smile figure of Nia from Xenoblade 2. A bunch of pop-up parade figures from both Good Smile and Max Factory. Oh, nice. A bunch of amiibo now. And a bunch of amiibo now. I agree. I have so many amiibo. You know, it's funny how I'm preaching, like, oh, I don't want to spend too much on Nintendo games or, like, systems or anything, and then meanwhile, I probably have more than enough amiibo to cover the price of a system. I mean, at retail price. At what they were originally priced at, I could easily cover a Switch 2. But also, I mean, they're iconic. I love amiibo. That's like my thing. I hate how unnecessarily long this boss fight is on this version. Okay. I don't know why the stomp hit me. And... Oh. Oh, I'm mad. Oh. And he just rocked me in the face, straight up. He rocked my world. Ha. Sorry. Go got yourself, bro. No, Link, what are you doing? I like how the stalactite just hit him, too. Link, please. Okay. Okay, that was actually one of my faster fights with him. So far, that's 2 for 2. 2 of my fastest boss fights in one run. We're on the world record pace, guys. World fucking record pace for my cheat speedrun. You know, I just had an urge, I'm like, I feel like I need to split or something right now, but no. Oh wait, yeah, sorry. I forgot you literally just said that you sent me that, that was my bad. Oh, nice, nice. That actually is a really cool figure. And the Master Sword next to it. Those are really cool. Oh, you got the new Donkey Kong amiibo cheat? The Skyloft Link and Zelda, or the... Not Skyloft Link, the Zelda with Loftwing amiibo. So freaking useful for the remake. I know I literally made a video about how, like... what did I even say now? I was like, oh, the fan-made version of 4K Skyward Sword looks better than what Nintendo made, which I still stand by, but admittedly Nintendo's version is pretty good, and definitely the definitive way to play Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword HD. Alright guys, so we have to take a quick pit stop right now before we can do anything. Gotta go back to Snowhead here, because we're gonna use the Fairy Fountain to warp over to Ikana Canyon. Not to Great Bay like you might think, which I'll explain why in a second, once we get there. You see, I hit that out of the corner, that was like perfect. Ikana Canyon should be like here. I think I actually just hit it. Hit it? Hit it, is what I meant to say. Let's freaking go. Okay. So I was actually stuck on this for an embarrassingly long amount of time yesterday, only to realize I just have to go out of bounds from over here with the camera low. So basically the whole gist of this, of course I went in here. I did the same thing yesterday when I figured it out. I was legitimately stuck on this trick for so long. Basically, I have to hover out of bounds, and then back in bounds, and go underneath the music box house right there. There we go. Dude, that took me so long. I literally tried that for like an hour, only to realize that I just have to have the camera position lower, because otherwise it was incredibly hard to see. And I genuinely had to guess where Link would pop back in from underground. I had no way of telling, other than just guessing. So, that was fun. Characters you saw were Monica, DDLC, Samus, and Tamari. Okay. Like Monica, yeah, at DDLC, yeah. I was like, huh. I'll have to look at that again. I did not realize that was even Monica at first. That game really was crazy, DDLC. I forgot her name. What was it, Yuri? The purple-haired one, I thought she was, where am I going? Mountain Village. I thought she was the hot one, and then Monica came in, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, she was the one I was trying to wife up in that game. Initially, until Monica came in and ruined it all, but, you know. Alright. So now, we actually have to save and quit, and I have to set a 2-minute timer on my phone. 2.5-minute timer on my phone for this glitch, genuinely. It's not an exaggeration. And I start it the second that I see the little gold Majora symbol in the corner. Gold Majora, see what I did there? But no, seriously. Yeah, I hit start the second that I see that. And so, pretty much long story short, we are going to wrong warp straight to the boss fight of the third temple. That's also why we got Zora mask early, because one time I did this and I completely forgot like an idiot. So, better get it early than, you know, forget about it. Alright. Now, we hold ESS position, just barely down so he does a little shuffle. And then press our bottle of hot spring water that we just caught, and then the Gibdo mask. And do a super brief, quick explanation of how this glitch works. We just wrote a mask over the we wrote a bottle over, an empty bottle over the Gibdo mask. Because when you go to catch something, the game looks at whatever the last button you pressed was. Or when you catch or empty something, it looks at the last button that you pressed. And so, if you quickly hit the bottle and then immediately after the mask, it then writes the empty bottle, instead of over the hot spring water bottle, it writes it over the mask. And so, doing this at a very specific time from when the game is booted writes the exact coordinates and location of the Georg boss fight room. Unfortunately, you might be saying, oh, why don't you just do that for all the other bosses? We need the fire arrows for Adowa. I guess we could, but I don't really know if it would be any faster or not. And as for Twin Mold, I guess kind of the same thing. I don't know if it would be a whole lot faster. I mean, it probably would be. Actually, I think there is a Twin Mold wrong warp, if I remember, because I was looking up wrong warps the other day to see if I can go in the music box house that I just did. Funnily enough. But like I said, I figured out a quick, easy fix for that. Alright, timer's about to go off. We got 8 seconds. Once that hits 0, we catch it, and hope for the best. Alright. Alright, I think we got it. Now the game is going to freak out quite a bit here. But, trust the process. Once you see Dawn of a New Day, that's pretty much you're in the clear. And here we go. Just like that. There was no wrong warp cheats or anything used. Purely glitch and skill. In my picture, the characters, the main cast of Konosuba and the main cat girls of Nekopara. I do remember you always talked about Nekopara. And Nia from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I almost forgot. Last part of this glitch, you have to unslow down time. Because if you don't, then the moon will crash and your 3-day cycle is over. Which I guess really wouldn't be the end of the world, because it's still like, we still beat the first 2 bosses. That's not going to take that away from us, but wouldn't be ideal. It would be a big time waste, having to get all the way back here and do the wrong warp again. And all that fun jazz. Also, you may have noticed time is now back to 6 a.m. Technically, I really don't have to re-slow down time at this point, but I still do, just because, why not? Give myself more time. Rather than not be stressed about that, too, on top of everything else in the run. Really don't need to, like I said, but it just makes it nicer. One less thing to worry about. Bro. You just dodged all of my attacks. Oh. Well, that was embarrassing. I think I need one more set of arrow shots on him, and then he will do his angry destroy the platform, whatever you want to call this, the pillar. I always think it's funny, he waits till he's done jumping or doing whatever animation he's doing to then, like, float up to the top of the water in pain. Or exhaustion, whatever you call it. DDLC has official Android port. Oh, nice. I guess it really wouldn't work on iOS, now that I'm thinking about it. Imagine them trying to edit the character files and that to get, like, the good endings and stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I know I need to get used to this if I want to be good at this run, but, like, I cannot handle the normal streaming controls. I have to invert Y-axis. They did that in the original Majora's Mask, and that's what I'm used to. And they changed it for the 3D remake. At least they gave you the option to change it, though. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, sometimes during this, you will get a skewed angle link, which, to my knowledge, I don't think is actually useful for any glitches. Sheet. Please give me hearts, little guys. Okay, cool. Thank goodness. Yeah, like, see, he gets majorly skewed here, which, because I can pretty much clip out of bounds anywhere, it's not really, like, useful, and it's only in this boss arena, so it'll be incredibly limited. But it's, like, cool in concept, but not really anything I'm gonna need or use, unfortunately. There we go, there we go, there we go. Hey, get your back here. Get your eye back here. Get your eye back here, bro. Ah, shit. Yeah, give me some hearts. Thank you. Thank you. I said give me some hearts, and they gave me some hearts immediately. That was pretty cool of them. He's about to do the sucky sucky. No! I don't want that. Yeah, I teach your way. I dare you. Try doing that again, huh? I dare you. I dare you, fool. He's gonna do it again. Told you. Nope. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew the second I got close he was gonna do it again. Just to make me mad. No. That should have hit. No. No! Link, get out of there. Okay, we're fine. Still no hearts? Whatever. Did I get him? Oh. Oh, cool. I did get a heart. Okay, we got him. Let's freaking go, dude. Yeah, Nekoparo, I'm not as into it as I used to be. I just love the art and characters. Artist Sayori does some good, such good stuff. Okay. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It's on iOS too. The character files are handled in-game. There's like a weirdly simulated virtual OS called Metaverse Enterprise Solutions. There's a file selection. Okay. You gotta press the exit DDLC button. Huh. That is actually pretty cool. That's like a good in-game way to handle it, I feel like. without being too, like, in your face, I guess. Unrelated match. They have official Neko Power Reports on Android. No NSFW, just wholesome content. Alright guys, so I gotta be honest with you. It's further than the run made it yesterday. Yesterday we got stuck on the Gibdo mask, trying to get that early, and then the rest of the stream I tried to figure out how the heck... Oh, this is weird. He's half rock, half turtle. No, wait, what am I doing? No, I don't need to do this. Hold on. No. Can you do the cool jump straight to the fairy fountain? Yes, he can. Let's go, Link. Alright, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh no, I hope that doesn't mess with the time. Okay, no, we're fine, I think. I didn't even think about the bottle being right there. Never brought it back. Come on. Go. There we go. We're gonna put that back. Okay, there we go. Good enough. Alright. So here we are. Got the first three out of 4 bosses done. 1 boss to go. Also, I didn't say this yet for you guys, but this moon jump code is such a weird one. It's purely dependent on Link's speed. So it's weird. Like, I have to use the run fast code at a specific way. And even the run fast code is weird because it's like, specifically I have to, what is it? For the run fast code, I need to like run in a direction, stop holding the stick, and then hit A and hold A to run fast. It's weird. Link, go up. Link, go up. Link, go up. Link, go... Okay, now go down. Anywhere but where I need to go, dude. Alright. I kind of went further than I really needed to, but that's okay. Dude. There we go. For me, MM Cheat Run wouldn't be Moon Jump Fast Run, it'd be Gilded Sword Mirror Shield. They're boring, but your favorite equipment. I agree. The Mirror Shield in this game, a lot of people say it's like scary and weird, and yeah, sure, maybe it is, but I think that's part of what makes it so crazy cool. Also, Gilded Sword, there's truly nothing else like it in the Zelda series. It's always, almost every time, it's like upgrades of the Master Sword. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but there's very few specific, like, sword upgrades only to certain Zelda games. Like, in... uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. In, like, Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass, they each have, like, a special sword of their own, which is pretty cool, but... kind of like I said with Majora's Mask, like, there's not a lot of really specific to that certain game, like, sword upgrades. I could have said that a lot better. I really longly worded that, but... whatever. Mem is still my favorite Zelda, but you have a lot of love for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I agree. I think I get, like, too hyper-fixated with games, because when I get into playing a game, I get really into it, and I'm, like, looking up everything about it. And that's why I think I've always had trouble deciding if Majora's Mask or Ocarina is my favorite Zelda. Because I know more about Ocarina, more glitches, just more about the game in general. I know the entire game, like, literally inside and out. But, I don't know, Majora's just... it's so dark, it has so much charm to it. It's so bad. Bad as in, like, bad for kids, I guess. Like, mature... what's the word? Like, it's so dark, it's very much not a kid's game. like Nintendo usually makes. I think that's why I like it personally so much. Skyward Sword is still my least favorite, but I still enjoy it. That's okay. That's a fair opinion to have. I really like Skyward Sword so much. I understand why people don't like, because there's a lot of backtracking and you keep going back to the same areas, and I get that, but I don't know. I always find it cool in video games when they're like, oh, you remember this certain like block that you saw right here that you didn't know what to do with? Oh, well, now you have the item to, like, you know, do something with it. And you realize, like, oh, there's this whole other area right here that I never even knew about. I don't know, just, like, to me, the concept is really cool. But I can understand why people would not like all the backtracking, because it does suck. Alright. I mean, also it is incredibly linear, unlike, you know, A Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds. There is no variation in, like, what order you can do dungeons in. But hey, so is Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. Just because a game's linear doesn't mean it's bad, necessarily. But I do also know that you can obviously do the things in different orders for Ocarina. I just unplugged my headphones like an idiot. So here's the boss key skip. We literally go up here. And now we just use the map to kind of... If I can get over. No. Link. Wrong way. Wrong way, bud. Okay, there we go. It's also hard to do because, like, you can't really see all that much, but the goal is something like this. If I can actually, you know, do it. Do it. That's the wrong way. There we go. Sorry, that took longer than it should have, but that's okay. Whenever I play Breath of the Wild on my Steam Deck, I was using a mod that adds Gilded Sword and Mirror Shield. Okay, that actually is pretty cool. Personally, my favorite sword from the Zelda series, I think it might be basic, but I have to go with the Razor Sword from Majora's Mask. I don't know, it's just, it looks so cool to me, and I've always loved the official art of Link with it too. Even though for some reason he's using it like a cane on the ground, which never really made sense to me, but... You know, whatever. Alright. I just gotta watch for the other one, in case he, like, decides to come running through. Like that. Literally exactly like that. That was incredibly close. Perhaps closer than I'd like to admit. And where's Bluey? And he ran right into me. There's actually a very good chance that I'm gonna die, by the way. Dude, I hate how aggressive Red is. Blue just likes to fly high in the sky and just have fun. Oh. Oh. I didn't even know he dropped hearts for those. Yeah, Blue just likes to have fun. Just pick grass, I don't know, dandelions or something in the grass. And Red just has such a hatred and malice. Insane. Not gonna use Giant's Mask. You actually get the Giant's Mask in the middle. I was literally one hit away, are we serious? You get the Giant's Mask in the middle of this version. Even though Project Restoration does change stuff, it still keeps the Giant's Mask in the middle of this boss fight, unfortunately. It'd be cool if it didn't, but I understand they didn't want to screw with it too much. Alright, let's see if we can get this without dying, because Red's gonna frickin' ravage me. Don't take that out of context. Majora's Mask wins. Ocarina is fantastic, but doesn't hold up as much as Majora's Mask. I can respect that. I agree. It gets a free pass into the top 5 for pioneering the entire modern 3D adventure game genre. No, I agree. Unrelated, but MM is so much better of a randomizer game than Ocarina. I don't know, the reason... My thing... Okay. My biggest beef with MM randomizers is that I can never decide, like, sometimes your items persist through days, sometimes they don't. And now I can understand, like, if it's a trade sequence item, that makes sense. I get that. It's self-explanatory. But, like, what I hate is, like, when you get, like keys and stuff like that, or, like, stray fairies for temples. That's what gets me, personally. It's like, I can never keep track of, like... I can never keep track of what is where, and I know you're supposed to take notes, I get that. I don't know. That's my biggest reason why I hate MM randos. Be free, my children, he says. Please? Really? Oh my gosh. Please. I knew it. I got a heart, but it was like in the middle of his path, so I had to be careful. Dang. We didn't really make a whole lot of health. No! Oh my gosh. I was not looking at my magic like a frickin' idiot. It's not a hard fix. I mean, I do have super speed after all, but still. Still, Okay, finally got him down the first time. Thank goodness. If I actually die, this is gonna suck so bad. Have you ever played the Oot MM combo rando? I've tried so many times. I've never been able to fully commit to it. It's like I said, it's like, I always get confused with Majora's Mask, like, what items are persistent through the 3-day cycles, which ones are temporary, you know? I don't know. It messes with, like, I think if somebody just told me, like, what stays and what doesn't, it might make it easier for me. Because it also sucks having to take, like, so many notes for all the keys and stray fairies and stuff, and I don't know. Like, and I know you can choose what you randomize to. I understand, obviously they do that. So of course it's not, like, totally random or stupid if you don't want it to be. Actually pay attention to magic this time. I forget their exact name, but I remember I looked it up one time, and those guys, their official name is like Mini Mold, or like, it's something like that. It's like Mini Mold or Mini Twin Mold, I don't know. It's funny. Or like Mini... No, it couldn't be Mini Goma. Okay, we did it. We did it, guys. Typically, if you keep them in dungeon, then they reset. If they shuffle into the whole world, then they don't. Okay, that's how I usually... Okay. I trust you on that. No, not the Mini Goma, or Mini Molds. May as well get full magic, too. We're gonna need it where we're going, I'll tell you that. We go into the moon. It's like crypto. Except not. For me, when I play MM Rando on 2-Ship 2 Harkinian, you keep every item across all day. Okay. Like I said, it's confusing to me. That's what I don't get. Then it's like, sometimes, even if you, like, keep consistent items throughout the days, sometimes you pause, and then it's not in your inventory anymore. You're like, dude, I was relying on that. And it's like, it's Majora's Mask, so it's a very time-based game, and sometimes you have to do certain things at certain time periods, and it's like, you try to rush back to exactly where you wrote down that item was, and sometimes you run out of time, even with slowed down time. It's, yeah. And some are weird where it's like, until you have Ocarina of Time and the Song of Time, like, you can't even save the game, so you have to just reset every single time, and it's, that I don't like. That's why I usually do set up, like, I do give myself those just because I feel like that's kind of a dumb setting in my opinion. I don't necessarily think it's a bad setting, it's just maybe not for me. You can control it though, like most random managers. Okay. Personally, I would just make all items persistent except for quest items. No, I mean, that makes sense. That is understandable. It's like keys for dungeons and stuff, that's what gets me. So I'm like, dude. So yeah, unfortunately, Oh wait, I know what we can do. Okay, hold on. I was gonna say, we did not activate the Clocktown Owl statue, so that kind of sucks, but I can do at least this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have to use the bathroom so bad. I think what I'm gonna do, after I play Oath to Order, I think that's when I'm gonna go. Because the Giants cutscene should be just long enough. Give me enough time to go really quick. I apologize, but yeah, so I do have to go to the bathroom incredibly bad right now. But I think I can hold off for a few more seconds. So we have to go all the way from here back to Clocktown. Perhaps I went too far. Or I'm in between a fairy fountain right now. One of those two. I'm too far or in between. I'm at the right level. Did I go the wrong... Oh, I was at an angle. Oh, I see. It was a... what's it called? Okay, I think we're in Snowhead right now. It was a optical illusion. Wait, it started turning purple. Oh, no. No, we were in Snowhead. Yeah, I didn't realize I was going in at an angle like that. Did I even go over? I thought I popped out again. Guess not. Okay, here we go. Now we're in Clocktown. That took a little longer than it should have, but that's okay. That's why we hit the owl statue. Alright. Here we are. On the moon. Ready to fight the guy. The goon. Can you guys shut up so I can go to the bathroom already, please? Thank you. I just need to play my darn song. Does two ship support multiplayer, Rando? That is a good question, actually. I don't know. Unless I touch it, Rando wasn't even working yet. Ah, dang. Yeah, truthfully, I'll be honest, I'm kind of the same with two ship. I have not messed with that in a while. Alright. I think I'm good to go to the bathroom now, so I'll be right back in a minute, okay? BRB. Alright. I made it. Sorry. I made it back just in the nick of time. I did not realize somebody went in the bathroom right when I had said, I'll be right back. I don't know, Anchor is a thing for 2-ship. I don't think Anchor is... Is that what it's called? The multi-player? 2-ship has a ton of new features you need to check out. No Anchor, then I sleep. Wake me up and I can play Randomizer as a custom model with my friends in it. Okay, that will be cool when they do that eventually. I used to use ModLoader 64 for that, but god, that thing is horrible. Genuinely, that's why I don't touch ModLoader 64. I'm like... I think it's fun for, like, quick character model swaps, but nothing more than that. Like, it is not... There is nothing good with ModLoader 64 other than just doing a funny model swap. It's Anchor Alpha. It's in the 2-ship mod and E threads. Don't think it has models yet. You know, I'm with Cheat. The last time I checked out 2-ship was a couple months to a year ago, somewhere in there. Alright guys, so I will be 100% honest with you here. Like I said, I suck with the final boss fight so bad. So there's a good chance I'm going to die several times and we might not even finish the run. So this is definitely something I should practice. No matter what. That's also why I do a safety save right here. Because it's much better to safety save than come back with 3 hearts and like nothing to your name. Also should save as Zora Link, just realized. I don't know if it'll matter. Yep, I was gonna say, I don't know if it'll matter because you're gonna freaking take it off, but whatever. Freaking drama queen. Hey, show me your real face. Shut up. So yeah, like I said, there's a decent chance that I'm probably just gonna fail this horribly. But I am gonna try to lock in and actually do it for real, so... we shall see. I can also try arrows with like the little side mask guys, because they're annoying when you're trying to do Zora boomerangs on them, so like I said, maybe I'll try like just normal arrows, see if those even work on them, but for the time being. So I know you can start off by just doing Zora boomerangs with this. It's not that bad if he would stay in one place. You can kind of stun lock him if you just get the right timing with this. Sort of. Okay. So now these little dinkies are here. So, immediately, of course, I knew it. They know how to get you immediately. Can't catch what you can't see, fool. Okay, so apparently bow is a lot better for that. Oh my gosh, really? There's a heart there. We're gonna try to get the heart. Let's go! Okay. Now that has been quite the problem part for me. Because this beam mostly that I'm trying to get away from, but his stupid boomerangs are out. I know I could have just hit B to call him back, but still. Yeah, this has been kind of the problem part for me. Not to say that... oh, okay, the camera went under the ground. Not to say that the other parts haven't, like, screwed me either, but... I wish the camera would stop going underneath the ground, because that's incredibly annoying. And very distracting. Like that. If it could just stop, that'd be great. Alright, okay. We are doing great right now. We're doing wonderful at the moment. This is it, guys. This is the run. We gotta lock in. So apparently bow and arrow was actually the way for that. This guy... I forgot he does that. And it takes forever for frickin' Link to get back up. Like how he like back-walked straight into that, moonwalked straight into it. That's what's killing me. Dude. Okay, that time he moonwalked away from it. He learned his lesson. Dude. Okay. We're on the final phase, holy crap. I'm stressing so bad right now, dude. I know these stupid whips suck so bad. That's one thing I do know about this one. Like, I know these whips are to the point where it's damn near unfair. I'm almost curious, should I go as Link here and... I know Kokiri Sword doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but like, is this the strat? Sucks, I gotta go like across the dang thing, but I didn't really need to use both arrows there, but that's fine. No! Oh my gosh. I actually got so scared there. Oh my... No. No! Dude, you are actually hacking. Can I get up? Can I actually get up? Thank you. Okay. Okay. I'm out of arrows. No! This is bad. This is really fucking bad. Holy shit. And I didn't even... Oh my god, Link. Link. Link, you are a fucking... dipshit. Oh my god, really? Are we actually fucking serious right now? Okay. Okay, so we gotta restart. Dude, we were so close. I don't think we would have gotten sub 30. I think that's long past, but... Sub 35. 135. Dang, okay, that actually is the farthest that I made it so far. This is by far the run that I made it the farthest in. I gotta take this off because he doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. I may as well save again here like this. Yes. Like how he's like, your masks suck, Loki. Okay. It's okay, guys. Just because we screwed up the first time doesn't mean it'll happen again. We'll do it this time. Nope. 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 How did that... That feels like a bit much to have hit me, but whatever. Link, are we serious? Are you actually gonna be like this? Can't catch what you can't see, fool. Okay. Okay. Link literally just went, okay, random bullshit, go. The iconic. Let's hope we got him stun locked here now. Oh. Okay, that was on me. I did stop his next attack though, so at least there was that. Oh, okay. I didn't think it was going to be over that quick. Okay. We don't have a lot of hearts, so I'm not really super hopeful for this one, but hoping for it. There's still hope yet. I just realized, why don't I get a fairy before this? Because I don't need the bottle for anything else. Where can I get a Z target? Hello? Can I? Hello? Z target? I think next run I'm gonna try and make sure that I at least have a fairy on hand before I go even into this. That way I at least have a backup. I was really hoping I had him stun locked there for a minute. Even the boomerangs don't know what they're doing right now. Even the boomerangs are confused by all this. Oh! That's what freaking happens, dude. I must have hit that, like, the frame before he got back up. Okay. At least I made it to phase 3, you know what? Alright. We could maybe still do sub 140 if I get it this run. Hard to say. It'd be pushing it, but I might. That was rough, but that's okay. It's okay. Do I risk it and I get more arrows? Holy shingles virus. No, 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 no! No, 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 no. I lost the Z target. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Chat, chill, we're fine. Please. Please. Crap. It is getting faster. Yes! Yes, we did it! Time, time. Timer stop! Holy fuck, we did it! It's the first run. Guys. Chat pop off right now. We actually freaking did it. The first ever run completed. Holy shit. Few no slim bank shot moment here. Yeah, that would suck. We fucking did it. Oh my gosh. Dude. We did it. I can't believe it. We actually did it. You know how much that boss fight has sucked? The other day I couldn't even get it done once, not even like close. I think the furthest I made it was second phase, so this is crazy. I think I just need more practice with it. I should probably continue to practice this more, but man. We got a 139. Fairly even number. I mean, I missed a few milliseconds because I hit the end split button, but you have to be clicked into live split to have it to work for some reason, but I was more locked in on the boss fight by that point. If anything, it more sucks because the first fight, like we made it so far, we made it to the third phase, and then I died. I don't think I had that many hits left on him. Maybe like 3 or 4 hits, but I think that probably would have been it. Alright guys, we did it. Okay, Cheat, I just thought about this. How long did it say it's going to take for your stuff to get there? Is it going to be like a month because it's from Japan? Or is it going to be like a standard like 2 weeks or so? 1 week, 2 weeks? 'Cause I'm guessing probably a month because it's from Japan and all of it. Two to 5 days, what? Did you pay for express shipping too? Or just, like, that's just normal? Might be like a week or so, though, really. Okay. I'm actually surprised how quick the stream is from now till chat. Because I, like, just said that a second ago. Oh, he paid for the airmail. Oh, okay, fair enough. The other option estimated like 2 to 4 weeks. Yeah, that sounds about right. See, that's what I figured you were gonna say. Like anywhere in that time frame. Only cost $10 extra to go through air. That's actually not that bad. From like 1 week at most, to anywhere from like 2 to a month. That's not bad. You know, honestly, all the times I failed over like the past week makes this feel so much nicer. I'm like, let me go back in my YouTube. Yeah, what is it? I think I first started this like 5 days ago, but I've been streaming just about every single day up until now. I think I skipped a day or two in the middle somewhere, but assuming all of these YouTube streams are correct, I think I just started this run like 5 days ago. And we got a time. Now, ironically, though, I'm going to look it up right now, but I literally typed in MM4D. I was going to say 19 minutes, and I realized, oh wait, that's a Taz, but... Okay, so right now the any percent world record is at 24 minutes. I know you may be saying, how is it that low? But even with cheats, I can't get that low. That's a fair point, but it's because they do this insanely difficult and precise wrong warp that I'm not opposed to learning, but it seems like a bunch of bullshit. And like, especially if the home buffer or home menu pause buffer, I don't know. It doesn't seem like the worst thing in the world to me, but it's definitely not ideal. Like, I would rather not go through the whole rigmarole of trying to learn the moon warp with that and failing like every trick along the way. Actually, I did try to learn the moon warp on 64, but I don't even remember what part it was. There was a part that I just couldn't like get past, and I just kind of gave up at a certain point. I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a short time in Majora's Mask speedrunning when the best version of plan was Wii U. Because people found the moon warp. It's kind of funny because it all happened like literally around the same time. People found the moon warp on Majora's Mask for Wii U exclusively because Well, actually, no, it's not even a moon warp. It's the first thing that was found was if you play Song of Soaring a bunch of times with the glitched owl statue glitch, and you have your cursor on, I think it was the R button or something, and you played Song of Soaring like 60 something times, something crazy, then eventually it'll like unlock the game's debug menu. But the best version for that, like, you have to use the D-pad to use the debug menu, but the best version for that was the Wii U version. So it kind of also sucked, because the Wii U version is incredibly laggy and slow and has a lot of input delay. So everybody kind of hated their lives for a while with the Any%, because you had to play the same song like 60-something times in a row. And then I think you had to do it again, too, for something else. I forgot what, but maybe for the wrong warp? I don't know. Either way, yeah, you opened up the debug menu and you gave yourself a bunch of good items and then went and bought the game, or went and go beat the game. And it was a cool route. I think it was also on Wii U because it would crash on other versions if you tried to use the debug menu in the vanilla game. I think that was another reason why the Wii U was the version used, but it was like the worst version of the game, and for a very short time it became immediately the best version of the game to speedrun. But then right after that, then they started finding SRM and Ocarina of Time, then of course people tried it in Majora's Mask, eventually found a moon warp. You know how it is. When somebody finds a trick in Ocarina, same trick is almost always in Majora's Mask. Usually nerfed, but still there. Sometimes it's the same, sometimes it's not. But yeah. By the way, have you always been an iPhone guy? I use an Asus Zenfone 9 on Mint, only paid $300 for the phone, and paid $240 a year for service. It's just T-Mobile too, so it's fine. Not always. I mean, I was an Android guy, although I've always liked iPhones better personally. I like the customizability of Androids, and like, it's not a pain in the ass to download emulators, or like, if you want cracked apps, you just look up like whatever blah 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 APK, and usually you can download and install it pretty easily. So I do really like all that with Androids, because there's not a whole lot of limitations on that kind of thing. But I did have an iPod Touch that I quite liked, and that really got me into Apple and iPhone and stuff like that. And then my girlfriend's mom got her dad an iPhone 8 back in like 2019, but he didn't want to switch over from Android to iPhone. He just wanted to stick with what he knew, which is fair. And Haley's mom offered it to me, and I was like, oh, really? And I was like, I mean, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, I mean, you just got your driver's license. You may as well have a phone in case something goes wrong. I'm like, yeah, I guess so. So that was my first actually legit phone, because pretty much all of my other Android phones before that were under $100, like super beater, like crappy phones. And almost every single time it led to something very bad happening. Like usually, when I got a phone upgrade, it was much needed. Especially when the batteries in most of my Android phones would get to the point where I try to charge it, and the phone is dying quicker than it's charging. And it's like, I have my phone plugged in, I'm not even using it, and the battery's still going down. I'm like, what? I tried iOS for a while, kind of hated it. I even had an iPhone 7 with a persistent untethered jailbreak. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody. I'm not going to hate on you if you're, your Android, iPhone, whatever. My thing is just, and I know all the Android people say, oh, the camera on Android is better, and that's true. But I feel like iPhones usually tend to have better stabilization and, like, I don't know the exact technical word for it, but, like, I've had Android phones that claim that they're 16 megapixels, and that you take a picture and it looks like pixel art. Like, it's god-awful. For a supposed 16 megapixel camera, the picture came out like crap. So I know technically, picture or cameras on Android phones are better, but I feel like the software and stabilization and stuff is, unfortunately, it's usually better on iPhone, in my opinion. Yeah, I'd recommend spending around $500-$600 on Android. Still cheaper than iPhone. Yeah. Unless you buy a used iPhone, but yeah. But should last a lot longer and work good. That's I feel like usually with Android phones, that was another reason why I kind of switched. I just... And maybe, you know, sure, maybe it is because I didn't spend a lot of money on it, which is fair. You know, I mean, you get what you pay for. I get that. But none of my Android phones could last more than like 3 or 4 years. And that's plenty of time. I mean, most of them didn't last more than a year or two, but 3 or 4 years is being generous. So. I'm actually not going to save, because I want to keep that for like final boss practice file. But I think that's it. There was something I wanted to show you guys. I forgot what it was though. I'm gonna assume it won't let me warp, most likely. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, well, I guess I'll just save this for final boss practice, but... We're gonna restart really quick. I just want to show you guys one thing, but... And then that'll probably be it for the stream, but, yeah, your Asus Zenfone 9 as new as old... Or, as new old stock price for half price. Oh, $300 down from $600. Okay, that's actually not bad at all, yeah. Yeah, like I said, okay, admittedly, yes, maybe it is. Yeah, I always got what I paid for. While I streamed, I did have Android phones, so that's probably why you are a little confused on what I did or didn't have. But, yeah, I really liked my iPod Touch when I had it. I just remember everything was so smooth, the pictures came out good. Even if it wasn't the best camera, the pictures always came out with like a good quality, I'd say. And I don't know, overall I think I liked it more. And it's like, it was smooth, like whereas my Android phones would slow down significantly over time, it was just really smooth and nice, like using Apple products. And that's, I think why I like it is just the reliability. Like, I had my iPhone 8 from 2019 up until, well now, like, I'd say like, I think it was October 2019 up until December of 2025, so it lasted me a solid 6 years, I'd say. And I mean, honestly, it was kind of brought on by myself that I screwed it up, but despite what everybody says about Apple making you have to buy the new phones and slowing down your old phones, which that isn't a lie, that is true, but, and I do think that is very scummy, for sure, but anyways, all I was going to show you guys was, so the whole thing here, this was the music house that I was screwing up so bad yesterday. Long story short, I was going out of bounds from like up here or even higher. If Link could actually go. Anywho, sorry. Yeah, so I was actually going out of bounds from up here. That's not even out of bounds. So the camera would be way up here, right? And I would be trying to figure out like this. I want him to stay out of bounds so I can show you guys better. Like, yeah, this would be my camera view. And imagine I didn't have a map either, because that's another thing. I could have bought the map from Tingle, and it wouldn't have been that far out of the way, but I had to try and figure out where Link was. And sometimes, and also, like I said, the moon jump code is based on his speed, so occasionally I have to give him a little burst of speed from the run fast cheat code, like this, kind of wiggle him back and forth. And even then, it's still just purely guessing where he's going to end up, because I have to also not overshoot it or anything. Okay, that was pure luck. I think also because the map on the bottom screen was also helping, but like I said, imagine doing that mapless with like little to no visual cues other than just guessing. So I sucked bad at it yesterday, needless to say. So, yeah. You want to look at MSRP of phones at launch and find an old stock new one of something in the $500 to $600 MSRP and do some research. Make sure you're not buying a fake thing. No, that makes sense. Look for a decent deal. The sweet spot, in my opinion, is a new old stock phone from 3-ish years ago. Yeah, because usually those are still, like, at least halfway decent. If not, you know, even more reliable than phones that are coming out now sometimes. Depending on what it is, of course, but either way. There's something else I was going to show you guys. I don't remember, but if I think of it, whenever I stream next, probably tomorrow, let's be honest, but whenever I stream next, I'll do it, so. Either way, guys, I think that's going to do it for this stream. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And, yeah, I'm over the moon right now. I'm so happy that we actually finished a run for once and I got a 139, so yeah. Definitely a lot of work to do still. Still got to work on everything, but it's better than the past couple days, that's for sure. I mean, I'm happy with a 139. It's definitely not world record by any measure of that word, but yeah. But yeah. Thank you, you too, Cheat Freak. I will see you later. Don't feel pressure to join any of the streams. I mean, obviously, if you have time and you want to join them, but no pressure if you don't. Remember to set chat to live mode. Yeah, I'll try to remember. Thank you for the heads up, though. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate Golden Majora and Cheat Freak, you guys sticking around talking in chat. That was pretty awesome. The past couple days, some of the streams have been completely empty the whole stream, which is not to say not fun, but it's kind of boring. I mean, there's no like viewer interaction, so it's kind of nice to have somebody to talk to. So either way, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next stream, probably tomorrow around the same time-ish, most likely. I mean, I don't want to set anything in stone here, but it's been around the same time that I've been streaming usually. So yeah. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next stream.